does the Glucose Goddess glucose spike hacks work? I've been testing out this glucose monitor over here. This one, it attaches to your arm. This one is called Freestyle Libre 2. And you can order it online if you're in Australia. I think it's available in most Western countries as well. And I've been testing out these glucose hacks for the past 5 days. So supposedly, if you have a shot of apple cider vinegar and have some protein or get some movement in after you have a high carb or expecting a sugar spike, glucose spike, you can curve these spikes. So we're going to test it out. Alright, so today we're running an experiment. We are testing out these glucose hacks from the Glucose Goddess lady, and I'm gonna have some McDonald's. We got filet of fish, fries, and probably gonna do Coca-Cola as well. So according to the hacks, you go 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and then after that we're gonna have some cauliflower, and gonna have a bit of protein with these egg things as well. So supposedly it's supposed to lower the glucose spike. So right now I'm going to check before and after. Right now the glucose monitor right now is at 6.2, and I'm going to do the vinegar and veggies and the egg and see what happens. Apple cider vinegar and some water. Ooh, that's sour. Here is actually an egg muffin. I got the recipe from her cookbook as well, so she's got this low glucose cookbook as well. It's in one of these pages, I forget which one, but it's a really great book also. Okay, so we finished the food, but so with these glucose hacks, you're actually eating more food than you usually would, because we're eating the veg before, and then we're having apple cider vinegar. So by the time you actually get your meal, you're actually pretty full, kind of almost half full already, for us at least. So you couldn't actually finish your fries, could you?
Oh, I'm full. I'm done.
You're done, yeah. So I'm actually pretty full right now. So another hack is going for a 10-minute walk to curb the glucose spike. So it's pretty dark outside and it just rained, but we're gonna go for a walk anyway. It's been about 10 minutes. We haven't gone for a walk right now, but the glucose levels are at 6.2, so they are slowly climbing. Yeah, I'm at 6.2.
Mine is 7.
Yours is 7. Okay, so we're gonna go for a walk and check back in about an hour. Okay. I don't think this walk is gonna happen because it's raining outside. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on my wife's stepper for 10 minutes. This way, right? This way?
No.
It goes this way?
Yeah.
It's been 5 minutes on the stepper, and glucose levels are 7.5. So, I mean, they're rising but not spiking. And I'm just gonna wait another 30 minutes, see what happens. Okay, so it's been about 2 hours since 2.5 hours since we had the McDonald's, but before that we had the apple cider vinegar with water, and then we had about 4 pieces of cauliflower, and then we had that little piece of egg muffin thing, and it's been some pretty interesting results. So drum roll please. Okay, so the glucose levels, let's see, So right now it's 8:22 p.m. So roughly about 2.5 hours since we had the McDonald's and everything. So the glucose levels are holding steady at 6.8. So I've been scanning the glucose monitor, which is attached to the bottom of my left arm right here. I don't know why I'm putting that in there, but it's right here. And I've been scanning it every 20 minutes. And here's the log so far. So it looks like after we had the McDonald's at 5:44, glucose levels went from 5.8 and they were on their way up to 7.5. And then at 6:51, at its peak, it was 8.2. And at 7:55, which is when I last scanned, it was down to 6.6. So it looks like it went bloop, and then it was on its way up to spike, and then it just curbed itself. So this was after the exercise as well. So I went on my wife's stepper for 5 minutes. The interesting thing I did find is when I exercise, it went back down to a normal level, say that those 5 minutes on the stepper. But my wife, she's actually very sensitive the other way. So hers dropped to 4. So everybody's body is different. So in conclusion, I would say actually the glucose hacks, they worked. With that being said, I don't think eating McDonald's 3 times a week or very often is good for you. We eat McDonald's very seldomly. That's just because